Welcome back to another episode of ShadeTV. My name is Marissa Hill, and today we'll be taking a look at a collaboration done with Ambush and Nike on the Air Force One lows in the black colorway. Let's take a quick sneak peek. Welcome back everyone to another unboxing and review. We are going to be going over yet again another Ambush collaboration done with Nike on the Air Force One low silhouette in the black colorway. So we'll go through the overview of these, jump into size and fit, followed by how I styled this really just easy to style colorway, and then we will conclude with how these are currently doing on the resale market. So let's jump right into it. As most of you know, there were two colors that dropped with this Ambush launch. This is the black colorway, but there was also the Phantom colorway, which was more of a white tone. This time we are getting an all over black effect. So for those of you who are obsessed with black Air Force Ones, I feel like this is something that you should probably go and snag a pair of, since these are still actually readily available right now online, obviously depending on what size you are. But I will say, as far as the material goes on this collaboration, they really did an impeccable job with the leather. As you see, the majority of the upper is in this nice soft tumbled black leather. As we work our way up, we have a really cool lace toggle, which is in 3D, showcasing the Air Force One logo. We've got simplistic black laces on there already, which gives it more of a monochromatic feel, blends quite nicely with the tumbled leather tongue as the backdrop. You do have the option of lacing these up with white laces. I think I'll probably keep them laced up with the black just because I feel like it gives it a more neutral feel. And then as far as the dual branding goes, you do see a hint of that Ambush logo on the top there with the Nike swoosh mark in white. All right, so let's take a look at those details, then move along to the side paneling. As far as the side paneling goes, we've got more of that smooth tumbled black leather making its way underneath this really cool prominent swoosh mark. As you can see, has a bit of a 3D effect to it, also in a matte finish in this nice, just clean, crisp white colorway. And of course, it has its signature protruding stem off the back of that Nike swoosh. And as somebody actually mentioned to me, I didn't honestly think about this, but there is a bit of a gap on the back of the collar here. So you can see this leather piece where the Nike logo is. There's actually a bit of space under here. And it looks like you are able to actually tuck the back of that swoosh mark underneath there, which actually makes perfect sense, just because if you've worn any of Ambush's Nike collaborations with this extended swoosh, you'll notice that sometimes it can get caught on certain things, specifically depending on the length of your pants. So it is so nice and refreshing to realize that you can actually tuck these little swoosh extensions underneath the back of that leather collar. We also have that Ambush logo on the back, which protrudes a little bit off of the heel of the sneaker in a nice all black kind of sheen colorway. The interior is in a leather material, so you're definitely getting a higher quality insole as well, with white for the dual logo branding. As we wrap around to the lateral side, you're getting that same texture, same feel as the medial with the black smooth templed leather, and again that matte finished extended swoosh. Working our way to the midsole, we've got just a crisp, clean black midsole, and that same color combination for the outsole will finish out the sneaker. Let's take a look at those last and final details. All right, so as far as size goes, again, I always recommend in the Air Force One silhouette to go half a size down. They tend to typically run on the larger side. So if you have high arch narrow feet like myself, definitely take that into consideration. If you have flatter, wider feet, this could differentiate also a different size range for you, just because we do have different types of feet. All right, so now let's jump into how I style this just really classic color combination of black and white. For this look, definitely wanted to stick with that black and white theme. Obviously, the majority of these are made of leather, so definitely wanted to bring the leather material into this look. Decided to go with a white button down tucked into some just wide leg pants that were leather with a nice layering of a long trench leather coat. This look, I definitely wanted to do an all black option. Obviously, the majority of these are also black with a hint of white. So for this look, kept it on the dressier side with this dressy blazer and some nice kind of dressier skinny pants. For this look, obviously this is a black and white sneaker, so definitely had to go with black and white for this look. Decided to go on the dressier side with this kind of creamish white dress, and then I layered it with this black leather coat that's kind of a black Leatherman's jacket. Definitely gives it a dressier but still casual vibe. Now let's conclude with how these are currently doing on the resale market. So as I kind of mentioned, I guess at the start of this video, these actually are currently readily still available on certain sites. So if you are somebody who was kind of just hanging on the edge about whether to pull the trigger on these, this is definitely, I think, the time to do it. This is such a great collaboration. I think that Yoon typically does just really cool, classy collabs with Nike. These did retail at $190, so definitely snag a pair if your size is still available. All right, everyone, that is it for this unboxing and review. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we will catch you all on the next episode.